Well, I'm back on over at Taco Bell, this time to check out the other new item to feature that giant Cheez-It as part of their Big Cheez-It menu for a limited time only. And guys, I gotta say right off the break, this one may be a little hard to handle. That's right everyone, so sit tight because up next on the channel, I've got the all new Big Cheez-It Tostada. As always, I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
The memories of checking this out in test market close to 2 years ago down in Irvine, California, guys. And honestly, this looks exactly like I remember, and you're gonna see it right up close here. Take a look at this monstrosity of goodness here. It's all the familiar Taco Bell goodness on the top of a Big Cheez-It cracker. Let me break this one on down for you fully with a little bit more detail before we get right into it. Alright, so here we go with the official Big Cheez-It Tostada review with a rating at the very end. And as you can see, guys, a lot of the familiar Taco Bell goodness on the top of a giant Cheez-It cracker. And what those toppings are seasoned beef, reduced fat sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes, and cheddar cheese. And as you can see, it fills out this little container pretty nicely. But again, the big draw with this one is the giant Cheez-It cracker, which is 16 times bigger than a normal Cheez-It. So as you can see, guys, a very nice situation substituting for the regular tostada shell. We've got some name brand Cheez-It goodness to go in on. I just hope I'm going to be able to handle this one decently. So let's not waste any more time on this one. Let's get into it. Again, this is the all-new Big Cheez-It Tostada here at Taco Bell. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, definitely familiar toppings with this one, guys. And naturally with the name brand Cheez-It cracker goodness on the bottom of this one, that really is the main thing. So let's just see how I'm going to be able to do this here. Time is of the essence, and this is already falling apart big time. I knew this was going to happen. So half of it is definitely broken in the container right there. I'll try and do this as easy as I can for you guys so you can see it. But essentially, it's all the messy goodness on the very top of a Cheez-It cracker. So let's get into this. It's the Big Cheez-It Tostada here at Taco Bell. Let's peep this out. Familiar flavor. It's good though. Right off the break, the Cheez-It, it's actually coming through very nicely on this. So I'm gonna be very careful with this one here. And as you can see again, that Cheez-It on the bottom is lighting up pretty beautifully. All the usual goodies here, the seasoned beef, naturally, the reduced fat sour cream, it's gonna be very familiar. So $3.99 is what you're gonna pay for this one here in Southern Cali, or pretty much the average around the country. I think it's a little expensive for that. This is maybe $2.99 tops, but guys, decent for what it is. Let's go for a few more bites. It's messy, but it's tasty. It's Taco Bell, right? I'll try and give you as many money shots as I can because naturally the big draw is going to be the Big Cheez-It on the very bottom here. So you're getting a lot of nice flavor with this one. I have to say this is pretty nice, and hopefully just the first of its type to kind of showcase that cheesy flavor. Maybe they'll do some other different flavors of the Cheez-Its down the road. But guys, this is not bad for what it is. But a little on the messy side still, and considering the size of what this is, this kind of feels like the side item to the main star of the show. And I'm not just talking about the Big Cheez-It itself, I'm talking about the Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme that I just reviewed or re-reviewed recently. So this is actually a nice little add-on considering what it is. So it gives you the familiar Taco Bell goodness just on the top of a Cheez-It situation here. So let's just go for a couple more bites on this one real fast. It's disintegrating. It's still tasty though. So yeah, it's messy, but it does deliver that Big Cheez-It flavor naturally in the tostada form. I know that's just kind of a small little showing for you right there. And I don't have a fork. They should have given me something to go with this here. It is what it is. But guys, again, a messy situation for what it is. The flavor is decent. It's Taco Bell goodness. But again, a little bit on the pricey side for what this is. So let me go for this one more tiny little bite, and then we'll wrap this one up with the rating coming up next. So hang on one second. Well, the best way to sum this one up is its familiar Taco Bell flavor with very familiar Cheez-It flavor, and that's pretty much it, guys. And again, for $3.99, I think it's a little overpriced for what it is, but I guess we got to pay for that licensing since they're using the official deal with this. Still something pretty tasty, but not as good as the Crunchwrap version of this one naturally here, but still tasty for what it is. And yeah, I know I've said it all throughout this review, still very messy to eat, but tasty nonetheless. So overall, I'm gonna have to give the Big Cheez-It Tostada, officially available nationwide here at Taco Bell, just an okay 7 out of 10. Again, the familiar flavors that you're gonna know with this one definitely stand out, and naturally the nice cheesy flavor from the Cheez-It, considering the size of it, which I gotta say, guys, is a very lovely situation just on its own. I think this looks pretty cool. By the way, if you ask them nicely, they may just charge you $1 for one of these, because that's what I paid just to get this by itself. So okay for what it is. I'll probably put a an egg or something on that, actually, with some cheese. I think that'd be pretty tasty. But again, like I said, it's very familiar flavor. It is what it is, but I don't think it's as good as the Crunchwrap Supreme variant of the Big Cheez-It goodness. Still something to check out, though. I would recommend trying it at least one time. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. What did you guys think of the Big Cheez-It Tostada? Now that it's finally available nationwide and you can get your hands on it, is this something that you're looking forward to trying? And if you have given it a shot already, was it worth the wait considering how it looked? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey guys, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. Guys, thank you so very much for your monthly contribution to the channel. It's because of your direct support that the channel continues to grow, and you really do help me to keep delivering the content that you want to see. I couldn't do it without you, and I seriously appreciate the love and support. Thanks again for all you do and for being such a big part of our positive community here on the platform. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.